Hi friends, I'm Grace. I'm a yoga and aerial yoga instructor. Today I'll show you 5 ways to get into infinity seat. The first way is from hip hang with the most fundamental climb from a fundamental inversion. Proceed to get into your hip hang where the fabric is to your hip crease. Once you're in hip hang, place your hands at the top of the mat shoulder width apart. Press back with a long spine and extend your legs wide to wrap your feet outside in into your wheelbarrow pose. From here, bend your elbows, allowing your weight to come back underneath the plumb line. Gaze at your belly to curl up to engage your lower abdominals. From here, reach your arms between your legs. I find it harder when your arms are outside your legs. Reach between your legs, curl up, grab the posts, push the legs down, and keep climbing up until your back is perpendicular to the ground. And from there, you can push your legs down into infinity seat. If you find it to be uneven, you can also wiggle your legs back and forth until it's there in that sweet spot. From here, you can bring your arms forward into your reverse grip. The shoulder is secured in front of the posts, perhaps hands to heart center. To exit the most fundamental way, bring the arms behind into your even basic grip, hands at shoulder height for the most support. 2 things to remember when you exit is to always keep the knees extended and the legs wide. No bent knees. From here, slide your hands down until you cannot slide it down anymore in your inverted straddle, and trust the hammock as you release your hands down into your hip hang. The second way is from a standing X subhook. So proceed to get an X with your hammock. Notice that there's a front and the back of the X. The right post is behind the X according to my perspective, so I'll put my right leg in to the Thut. From here, grab above the X. There's 2 techniques to enter. One is if you have the strength in your hands to lean back and kick the left leg through the middle, you can proceed to do that to get the left reverse knee hook. Lean back and kick. So you're here. However, if that is not available, then you can use the technique of hip key. So proceed to sit inside the hammock and then lift the left hip up and over so that the posts hit to the hip crease here. 2 movements at the same time. My left hand will push as my left leg kicks. Push and kick at the same time to get the leg to hook through the middle to the left post. So now we're still here. And proceed to bring the left knee hook and push it down to get the left hook. And now you're in infinity seat. Again, if you are feeling uneven, you can wiggle around a little bit until you feel like it is even. And of course, you can bring your arms forward into your reverse grip to feel a little bit more comfortable. Instead of the fundamental exit of sliding your hands down from the inverted straddle, you can proceed to get the uneven basic grip on your right post. And as you lean back, your left leg will kick through the middle as you land it down with no sound. The third method is from On The Hammock. So get the left leg behind and to the groin hook. From here, you could bend your knee to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Then proceed to get uneven basic on your left post. Roll forward towards the front of the mat. Forward. So now, back, but forward and around. And proceed to do that one more time. And it may help to kick to get some more energy to be able to spiral through. From here, the free leg will get the reverse knee hook, meaning the leg goes through the middle and then hooks. From here, the wrapped leg will kick up to let the hammock slide down to your thut. And if you feel uneven, you can wiggle your legs around a little bit. Infinity seat. The fourth method is from a front belt wrap with many flips. Stand underneath the plumb line, holding the fabric with your push grip slightly wider than hip width apart. Heels up, push down, with the arms straight. Hammock is now to your hip crease. Walk forward until you cannot walk forward anymore. Still maintaining your hip hinge with the hammock to your hip crease, ensuring it does not go up to your navel. From here, with your reverse grip, extend your arms up as high as you can. Reverse grip is with the hammock touching your pearly cue first, the space between your thumb and index finger. If I were to grab it with basic grip, then my palm would be touching the fabric first and curling my fingers around. So, even reverse as high as you can. Walk back to perfect a swing with the weight underneath your plumb line. Raise the legs up into your locust pose. The right hand will switch to basic grip, and the left hand will release as I rotate towards the right side, and my right leg will go through the middle of the fabric. And now I have this X thut wrap around thut. From here, proceed to your dolphin pose and flip back. If you need to, you can bend your knees back and forth for momentum. You can rest here, releasing the hands lightly down with the palms face up. And when you're ready, hold the fabric with your even reverse grip and climb up into your locust. Grab higher. Now my left hand will switch to basic, and my left leg will kick through the middle. It is a little bit harder to kick on this side, so after you kick, you can wrap it around the post and proceed to go into your infinity seat. The fifth way, and the most difficult one out of all the 5, is from your thoracic wrap. So place the hammock underneath your scapula, lean back, and take a step forward, ensuring the hips are underneath the plumb line. From here, I'll use my mitten hands, my palms, to push the fabric, lean back, bring the legs through the middle, and hook it around. From here, grab the hammock as high as you can until the back is perpendicular to the ground. From here, it'll be easier to bend one elbow at a time to roll forward. In the meantime, ensure you have active knee flexion so your heels are really close to your sit bones. So one at a time, I'll go forward and flex the feet around the post. Grab up higher until my back is perpendicular to the ground. I can push my feet down. And from here, extend your legs to the side as you pull. And then the hammock goes to your thigh, into your hip crease, into your infinity seat.
Thanks for watching. See you at the next flight.